Good morning. This is Bob speaking to you from the Annapolis Valley in Nova Scotia. Isn't that a mess up there? Ice dams, icicles. Every year I have to contend with those. I've had the local handyman look at it. He gave me his opinion and did his work, and it failed. I had the local contractor come in. He gave me his opinion and did his work, and it failed. And I had a roofing expert come in. He gave me his opinion and did his work, and it failed. So here I am again in February, facing ice dams and potential damage by huge icicles. You notice just below that icicle is my oil tank. I got to do something about it, and I'm going to set up now and show you what it is. Well, I'm all sort of set up here. Not too many tools. This project is pretty low tech, actually. You can see I've got that big yellow bag of safety salt. I've got an old garden trowel that's pretty much wasted. My wife's scissors, and that black stuff that you see there, at least I hope you see it, that's a pair of my wife's pantyhose. And she does know that I have them, but it's assured me that there aren't any holes in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those up, those pantyhose up, and I'm going to make salt balls and see if I can get them up on the roof. So I'll make a couple, and then we'll come back and see how they get up there. Okay, now here's my first one. You can see I cut that off. I thought it was only about 6 inches long, but when it stretches it gets a whole lot longer. I could put twice as much salt in there. I put a knot in the top, and you know, good throwing weight. But there's a little trick to that, and I'm going to show it to you after. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit in here. Now, the hard part of this project, and there always is a hard part, you know, to projects, is to get it started. Now, I don't expect that I'm going to have very much grass growing underneath this chair, because I'm spilling as much salt as I'm putting in the sock. But when that happens, I'd rather it be here, I guess, than in my shop on a cement floor. If you know what salt does to a cement floor. You see, I'm having a little trouble keeping the sock open. I got a sore hand there too. It's not helping me at all. Salt's kind of pretty, you know. Some of it's blue, some of it's black, some of it's white, green. I didn't realize it came in colors like that. All that green stuff probably isn't even salt. But anyway. So anyway, you see what you do. Then you give it a little shake, and then it starts to form the ball down there. Yeah, okay, that's quite long. When it looked like 6 inches, by gosh, it stretches. No, but that's good. It's good that it does stretch. I'll get my hand back in there again. Okay. I don't know how much really to put in there. God, not much of that one in. Better be careful here. I'm a bit responsible. Anyway, you can see, pretty low tech, eh? But I've done this in little different ways in the past, and it worked pretty good. But I've never used the ball idea. But anyway, you give her a shake down, and just tie that off. And gosh, look, there's two made in just a couple of minutes, solving a problem that the experts just couldn't fathom. Well, I'm back again here, just for a couple of minutes. Didn't dawn on me until I had a terrible mess on the ground that I could work inside of the bag and not spill a quarter of what I had with the other two. I'm going to make 6 of these, 3 for the front, 3 for the back. back in the house. But before I throw them up there, make a fool of myself, because I can't throw very well, I got to take some of the snow off the roof, because there's quite a bit of build up there. That one looks pretty good. See, I had to put a knot on the bottom, you know, because I'm in the middle of the sock. But same deal, just tie her up, both ends, and there you've got a... Boy, I had to come back here just one last time. I've got 5 all done, and this is the last one. I'm only going to make 6, but I came up with another good idea. Any of you guys are going to do this. Hold the sock over the bag, scoop out, you know, not too much, but when you pour it against your hand. Now you spill a little bit, but not nearly as much as I was spilling, and the job goes a whole lot faster. Now I'm going to clean that up. I'll get my shovel. I'll clean that up and I'll throw that snow out on the driveway. An asphalt driveway won't hurt it. Melt some of the snow that's out there. Yeah, that works a whole lot better. And there you go. Now I suppose, excluding all the friggin' around I did, you know, setting up and whatnot, I suppose this project so far has taken me about half an hour. And, well, not very expensive. No, I guess it was from my wife. She actually lost 2 pair of pantyhose. But, and I think they were good because I couldn't find any holes in them. But there you go. She makes a sacrifice for me with these projects. Okay, I'm ready to clean the roof, throw my balls up there and see if it works. Be right back. Okay, I'm up at the front of my house now. You can see there, well, I'm going to tip the camera. See if I can tip this up high enough. Oh my god, maybe I can't. See that pole there? Yeah, right at the corner of the roof? That's a roof rake. That's about, I'm guessing, I didn't measure it, but I'm guessing that's about 17 feet tall. And I'm going to use that to pull some of the snow off the roof. Now, this part of the house is the part that I'm most worried about. If you, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's quite a dip in that E-trough. Now, likely I'm going to have to replace that in the spring, but geez, I don't want it on the ground before spring gets here. So I'm going to pull some of that snow off the roof, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty. I don't know if you're going to actually see what I did there or not. I'm going to give you a little more angle. Maybe you can see it. But I've taken about 3 feet of the snow off that roof. I'm not down to bare shingles. I don't want to be, because I'll tear them with that roof rake. But now I have to get the salt balls up there in the clear space, and then use the roof rake to drag them into position. Tricky, but possible. Okay, I tried to balance my camera so that you guys could see the action. I don't have a cameraman, so I have to do this sort of a little bit at a time. So just wait a second. Okay, here I am with, I got 3 salt balls, and I'm going to try to get them up there in position just over top of the, or just in behind the ice dam. Cross fingers. Oh, perfect. No! Didn't sink in the snowbank, so I got her. Now, see, I got one there. Oh, one right over the window. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, frig. That went in the same spot, but that's okay. I can drag that over if I can spot it up there. Okay, you got the idea. Maybe you want to try this, maybe you don't. I had fun anyway. Cheers.